Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Grizzly Digital Network to a wild and crazy edition here and from Lawrenceville, Georgia. I can't even make sense of it. I'm sitting next to Alex Garland. Alex, congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
Our Grizzly of the day. What's your heart rate like right now?
It's definitely beating fast. A lot of excitement, you know.
Today's game can basically be broken up into three segments, from the 1st through the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, and then extras. Walk me through the first 7th. We get down 7-2 in this contest, and it just seems like the ball wasn't going our way here today. What was the attitude like in the dugout? I even saw Coach Strombo kind of rally the troops in the dugout a little bit.
Yeah, you know, when we got down, it was kind of quiet for a little bit, but, you know, everybody was putting forth the energy out there, trying to do their best, especially our pitchers executing and our freshmen coming through. And it took a little gathering in the dugout to get us fired up again, but we obviously got it back. We got our spark back.
We saw everything in this contest. We saw 6 pitchers used. We saw guys hustling to second base for doubles, stolen bases. What's the identity of this team? Can you tell me what it's like in that dugout? What's the mantra? What's the mentality of this team?
Well, we have a lot of young talent, and they're showing up, and they, like, influence people like me who are a little bit older to, like, following their footsteps a little bit, so I'm kind of proud of them.
And so the Grizzlies get an opportunity in the bottom of the 7th. Nick Barnes comes up for the first of many times in this contest, beyond clutch, a 2-out, 2 RBI double that sits the Grizzlies back within a run at 7-6. And at the end, you're going to think, okay, we're in this contest, right?
Yeah.
Lindsey Wilson comes up with a huge top of the 9th. They add 2 insurance runs, and now we go into the bottom of the 9th. Your at-bat's coming up, but what's your thought process going into the bottom of the 9th?
Well, I was thinking, wow, they really hit us in the mouth, but we're never out of the contest. Like, we always come back. We always keep going at them until the last pitch is thrown.
Nick Barnes does it again, delivers a clutch, 2-out, 2 RBI double in the bottom of the 9th, and then Cade Kerrigan comes up and ties it with a beautiful hit to left. You are doing a lot of the running in those innings, man.
I'm tired.
You're soaked.
I'm
We'll
tired.
get to that in a minute. And then a scoreless 10th leads us to the 11th. A great web gem defensively for the Grizzlies. Get a 6-4-3 double play, and then your at-bat comes up in the bottom of the 11th. What's going through your mind here as you dig in?
Well, I remember telling a lot of my teammates, I was like, just put a bat in my hand. You know, I'm ready to do this. I'm locked in. I want to get this over with. And I was fired up.
And that's exactly what you did. You delivered the first walk-off home run here at the Grizzly Baseball Complex in our history. We've been doing this for 6 years. It's our first walk-off home run. Alex Garland hits his second home run of the season. You go 4 for 5 on a day with a double, 2 RBIs, 3 runs scored, and it's the third walk-off win this season for Georgia Gwinnett. When I say something like that, how does that sound?
That sounds pretty good. We're some fighters. We're never out of contest.
And so that's exactly what the Grizzlies prove here. A 10-9 victory in the opener versus Lindsey Wilson. Alex, I'm trying to make sense of it all. I can't. See if you can. Send us home with some shout-outs, man.
Well, first, I'd like to shout out my parents, my mom, dad, my brothers. And then secondly, I'd like to shout out my roommates, you know, Ryan and Denzel and Cade. And then most importantly, I'd like to shout out all the freshmen who are out there doing their thing, like Barnes, Cord, Cam. They're all out there grinding, and my boy Mutri.
So a great day to be a Grizzly here. Georgia Gwinnett wins in walk-off fashion thanks to a solo home run by this guy right here. Georgia Gwinnett will be back at it tomorrow versus Lindsey Wilson. Game 2 of this series will happen at 1 o'clock. We'll have coverage of it beginning for you right here at 12:45 on the Grizzly Digital Network. That would do it for our entire cast and crew from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Folks, tune in tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen here. I'm Matt Mahoney signing off, saying so long, everybody.